So we are rolling. Greetings, dear Aries. This is Tarot Lumination. And cards are already well shuffled in advance. But as you know, I like to go to the last second so that you're a witness. That's you, Aries. This is Tarot Lumination. And it is a mid-May 2019 mini report. I'm trying to capitalize on the full moon and the waning of the moon after the full moon, okay? To get us up into June, okay? So I'm just going to do a little situational spread. It's kind of like a laser focus. It's a small spread, but it's very effective. Okay. So Aries, before I kind of get into it, actually these are well shuffled now. Let's just leave that and we'll cut it up in a minute, all right? Let me show you something. So Aries, this is your, let's say that this is like a universal chart, but this happens to be you, Aries, over here. So that's your energy. This is the relationship axis over here. Here's the Aries Libra axis. So you're kind of in the clear in that department. But with the full moon, by definition, we're dealing with relationship dynamics anyway, okay? For better, as in the green dots, and in more challenging ways, as in the red dots. Either way, there's no escape here with a full moon. You're going to get it right in your face. So over here, for you, Aries, there's this big stellium over here with the Taurus energy, Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Uranus. All over here in your second house of money, stuff, finances, your gifts, your talents, your resources, your natural born gifts and talents. And because Uranus is here, okay, right here, a lot of this is going to shift and change over the next few years, okay? So it's good that we're facing up to it right now. And a lot of times, because with this full moon, and the moon is right up here in the tippy edge, like the high 20 degrees, 28, 29, whatever it is, of Scorpio, it might feel like an energy of desperation, like, oh my gosh, like some, I'll give you my opinion. Well, to me, this looks like you coming into an awareness of your true talents, your true gifts, your true resources, your true abundance in the context of a significant other or significant others. And how is that working for you? It's almost like this cannot be actualized except and through a significant relationship with a significant other. Okay? And that might be disturbing for you. Okay, Taurus, because you like to own things and possess things and have, and like in ways that are measurable, so it's not really contingent upon anyone else. But the reality is we all have to live in relationship to others, okay? So there's no way out of it. So this full moon here might be kind of an awakening for you about anything and everything that's not working for you in highly significant relationships, to the point of shared resources, your energy with theirs, their energy with you, and also the potential of what does work, what is working for you in the context of a very deeply intimate relationship at the soulmate level here, okay? Deep into the Scorpio here, okay? And again, how is that working for you? And then what are you going to do about it? Because this is, to me, this is like a time of reckoning, okay? Anyway, so I thought I'd point that out. That's my personal opinion. Okay. So well, these are already shuffled, so let's just cut it up and get rolling, all right? Please invite your invisible friends, okay? That's what I do here. I can't do this without my invisible friends. And I think of myself as an instrument of an instrument, of an instrument of many instruments, okay? Also for you, Aries, okay, let's just get on with it. Okay, sorry. It's already cut up, all right? Here we go. This is the situation. I'm using a situational spread. It's like a sniper bullet. Here's the situation. Here's the challenges with all of that. And here's how we're going to handle it, okay? Now, this is a temporal thing, okay? This too shall pass, all right? This is the moon already waning. We're already out of Scorpio, heading into Sagittarius and through the rest of the month. But hopefully you'll see this just before the full moon. Maybe, if we're lucky. Okay, we'll see. And we're going to look at surrounding energy, circumstantial energy, influences. I think of it as the weather. So we have the Three of Cups. Okay, so there might be several people involved and what constitutes your happiness right now. Like almost like being with your tribe. The question is, what is that? What is the definition of your tribe, your people, the people who love you and the people who you love, people with whom you can share your love and people who share their love with you. I think this is kind of a sweet, gentle energy that surrounds it. So it's almost like it doesn't matter how challenging the full moon is and from afterwards. And it doesn't matter how good it is. The important thing is the love that is being shared in this degree of intimacy. So I think it's very much to do with the energy of intimacy here between yourself and significant others, the people in your life who really love you, the people in your world that you really love, and coming to terms with that. What does that really mean? Who's with you? Who's on your side? Okay, and how is that defined? What does that look like? Okay, so they can celebrate you and you can celebrate them. What's the situation? Okay, well, this is very awkward as far as I'm concerned, because this is to me like representing the flip side of all of the yummy stuff that you might be experiencing right now. For example, let's take these as the two different versions of the full moon and beyond for the next few days, where you're getting a chance to experience and looking around you in your world, your environment, your family, your home, your people, your loved ones, about how sweet things are. You have so much already in terms of abundance over there. However, okay, look at this. Neptune is in Pisces over here in your 12th house of self-undoing, self-sabotage, hidden enemies, energy that is very difficult to diagnose, understand, let alone heal, okay? So we have to allow for that. And I have a feeling that that's what this is talking about over here, the Seven of Swords. Like, let's be honest, dear Aries. There are things that are going on that are not acceptable or that are less than honorable between yourself and significant others and between a significant other and yourself, where to me it looks like you, Aries, and a significant other or significant others, even though this is not a love and relationship reading, are trying to skirt around certain issues that really need to be dealt with, trying to get away with whatever you can so you don't have to deal with things, which would be a classic representation of the flip side of Neptune energy. In other words, oh, self-sabotage. Well, it's too uncomfortable. It's too awkward. Let's just put that off aside. Let's not deal with that now. We'll deal with it another time. And lo and behold, you end up deceiving yourself deeper and deeper and deeper. And in so doing, you allow yourself to be deceived by others deeper and deeper. And how on earth is that good for you? Question, okay? So I think this is a really, really, it's not a loud message. It's almost like a whisper. To me, it feels like a whisper, like, dear Aries, please understand that there are certain things going on in your life, in your world, particularly with love and relationships, people you love, people who love you. Certain things are going on that are not acceptable, that are, let's say, dishonorable. You're trying to get away with not having to deal with difficult issues. Other people are trying to get away with not having to deal with difficult issues. But do that at your peril, Aries. Like, don't worry about what everyone else is doing. Take care of yourself right now, Aries. We need to be aware of this. You need to be aware that you're in some ways on very slippery ground. Very, very slippery ground, no matter how good things might appear to be. Okay, so be very, very careful. What's the challenge here? Okay, to me it looks like you've never been in this situation before, ever. So it's almost like you don't have a clue what we're talking about. On the other hand, the chances are I might have touched on a very delicate subject or a nerve that is very deeply buried that you would not really discuss with anybody at any time for any reason. And yet somehow or other, we here at Tarot Lumination, in our bizarre way that we do things, we touch that nerve and we are exposed so that you, Aries, are realizing, oh my God, oh no, I know exactly what TL's talking about. No, I can't. You can't. That can't be. It's not possible. No, 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 no. And then you realize, oh my gosh, I have never, ever thought about that before in such crystal clear terms. I've never dealt with this before. I never saw it coming. And now it's here. I don't even want to acknowledge it. I don't even know that I want to deal with it. Okay, so that's, to me, that looks like a very serious problem. Okay, Aries, that's the energy of getting deeper and deeper, going back into this thing here. Okay, even though it's very harmonious with the Capricorn, and you know that's fine. All I'm suggesting, Aries, is that we need to be really, really honest with ourselves, okay, and significant others, all right? Some way, somehow, because this is very precarious. This is a very, very delicate, slippery slope here, right at the tippy edge of your own harmony and balance and equilibrium and ability to be happy in your life and share that happiness with others. To me, it looks extremely precarious right now, and it needs to be said, okay? And I'm sorry that I had to be the one who says it or called it out. How are we going to deal with this? Okay, go back to square one. Go back to the very beginning, the things that really count. Who are you really, Aries? What is it that really, really counts for you? Please remember all the love and all the energy that's in your life already, like the healing power of love that surrounds you from up above. Please understand how much you've already invested in yourself, in your world around you, and how much you are worth to a significant other, and how much significant others are worth to you. And it's time to realize how incredibly valuable this is, how incredibly valuable in your love that you are to certain other people and how they are to you. But to me, it's about like being discriminating. Okay, so this is very nebulous energy over here. It's so easy and desirable to ignore the flip side of the Pisces energy here, the Neptune in Pisces thing, because it's so delicate, so uncomfortable, so awkward, so hard to diagnose, so hidden, so buried, so secret, that it's just, let's just leave it there. No, this little reading says it's time to be aware of that. It's time to be aware how slippery this is and how it's actually affecting you in your physical life, the way your physical life is happening right now, your physical measurable life, your talents, your worth, your self-worth. Okay, it needs to be understood. Gosh, I hope this helps you, Aries. To me, this is actually a very awkward, difficult reading to deliver to you guys, and I wish I wasn't the one that had to deliver it, but that's what's happening. All right, so I'm going to do another little card. It's just an oracle spread. Actually, it's just one card, okay? And it's about the healing power of surrender, okay? Which, of course, the ego, especially the Aries ego, the last thing Aries wants to do is surrender and give up and declare, a bust, declare a loss, declare a walk away, declare like, this is it, it's over, this is done. Enough of the deception, enough of the smoke and mirrors. I'm sorry if I was not aware or if I was not spiritually evolved enough to handle it right now, but let's just face it, the time is here right now. We need to at least acknowledge the situation in yourself, Aries. Maybe you don't have to deal with it with others right now, but you need to be aware of this in thyself. Love thyself, okay? Love thyself. All right, so I'm going to pull one little card here. Aries, of course, with the surrender card. It's about how to advance and grow and evolve by letting go, okay? Letting go of expectations, letting go of status quo, letting go of certain beliefs, patterns, relationships, people, situations, expectations, whatever it is, in order for you to evolve and grow and be happy and celebrate your life again. without the mischief, without the smoke and mirrors, without the deception from yourself to others and from others to you. Okay, we need to set things right. Surrender to your full power. Oh my gosh. Oh, uh-oh. All right, it says here, your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. Oh my gosh, Aries. This is what I'm talking about. Okay. You might be diminishing yourself, your small self, playing it small in order to be, let's say, loving, happy, being loving and being loved. But to me, it's like an optical illusion. And again, you may have never been in this situation in life before at all with anyone, anywhere, at any time. And then you are being called by, let's just say, this awkward energy right now to be in your full power. Okay? Look at this. Okay? Please understand how much you really are worth. There's so much energy here that would be an indicator of your worth, your value, your self-worth, your true value to yourself, your true value to others. And you need to understand what that means. That's probably going to come at you in the context of relationships. Certain people in your life, it's going to play out. And the thing is, this little card is saying, do not play small, okay? It's time to stop playing small and hoping that whatever it is that is very subtly deceptive and not working, that needs to be dealt with, and you need to rise into your full power in order to deal with it. In other words, like, be the Aries, be an Aries, okay? Walk face first into the problem, okay? Face it. Gosh, I feel awkward having to be the one to tell this to you, because that should come automatically. But my feeling is that the situation is so like subtle and deep and buried and uncomfortable that you really don't want to do it. You would rather play small. But that's not Aries, okay? It's time for you to be in your full power, all right? Thank you very much, Aries. I'm going to check out now. I'm going to share with you and let you know that I care and I'm here and I'm real. Here we go. Okay, so just want to say thank you very, very much. And whatever you can do, like subscribe, comments, likes, it all helps. It really helps to become a member as well. Please check out the links below. It's really important for the channel to grow and to be stable and to be able to help you better, okay? Thank you so much. And, you know, if you need to follow up, you know where to come. Just check all the links below, okay? Thank you so much, okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.